Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's throwing it up. Daddy's throwing it up. He knows what's up. Throw it up, Philip.
Ow!
There you go. There you go. That's what's up. What is going on? It's your boy Preston, PhatSamuraiGuy, back again with another episode of In the Movie Dojo, son. That's right, Movie Dojo podcast. I got two awesome guests with me here today, representing the love for making movies. That's right, supporting independent, cinema. That's right. We got to do that around here. That's right. And again, congrats to the success of Clone Cops, baby. We're gonna get into it. But we got up first, the director himself. Danny, welcome to the show.
What's up? Thank you so much for having us, man. We're love to be here.
Oh, yeah. And here he is. Who's taken on multiple roles. He's broken the record. He's taken on multiple roles in this movie. Philip, welcome to the show, brother.
Faux pas, dude. You're muted, baby.
You're muted, Philip.
What's up, guys? I am stoked to be here and stoked to find that unmute button. Whew, it's a party now. Watch out.
It was great to have you guys here, man. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it here. Philip, we'll start with you first. How did you get into the industry, my friend? When did you get the bug, the calling?
Sure,
the clouds opened up, the light shined down. It made you do some backflips.
That's right. I felt it. I felt
Yes.
the vibes from the sky. Now, like so many people, I mean, I grew up loving movies, and always knew, man, that's probably the coolest job in the world. If I could ever get that job, I'd really be doing something. So I was acting, from a young age up in school plays and stuff, got into music, and then just got a real job, and acting kind of became a thing that, man, I sure would love to do someday. And so on nights after my wife would go to sleep, I started writing and wrote a pilot, and Danny and I wrote a pilot together, a TV pilot, and we shot that in 2018, 2019 area. And then we were like, let's make a movie, man. Because if you're just sitting around waiting for somebody to put you in a movie and give you that opportunity, it may not ever happen. Right. So we're about creating these opportunities, man. So that's how this came about.
That's what it's all about. The spirit of creativity, son. That's right. We're going to act. I'm going to act. We're going to do it. We're going to direct. Let's do it. Let's get it together. And you guys made it happen, man. That's what it's all about. Yeah, man. Danny, your turn, sir.
Yeah.
Same thing. Clouds opening up, light or lightning strike for you? What are we doing?
For me, it was a lot. I grew up in a little bitty town in Kentucky, and same deal. Loved movies. Grew up watching these great old sci-fi movies in the late 80s, early 90s, and fell in love with that stuff. And went to They Live. I'm a huge John Carpenter fan. The Thing is my number one. That's number one on my list.
Yes. Now we're talking.
So I love that stuff, and then went to college and did the safe thing and thought what I thought was the safe thing and got a degree in biology, and just kind of realized like, hey, this isn't for me. I was working at a movie theater at the time as a projectionist, and a friend of mine was like, hey, I'm going to go to film school. And it kind of inspired me to change my minor to a broadcasting minor, which was kind of film adjacent. And but that's all that was offered at my school at the time, and I wasn't going to change schools. So I started doing those broadcasting classes, learned to edit, and just worked my way into TV world. And then I got hired on a small movie called Firebird as a PA, and it all just kind of jump started from there. And I've been in the film world ever since, just living that dream, man. It's been great. And then 15 years of that, and finally got to do my thing. I spent a lot of time standing behind great directors, watching them work, and I'm just excited that I got to learn from them and take that knowledge and apply it to something that we love.
Yeah, that's right. Well said. And speaking of, being behind great directors and great work, you were involved with Old Henry. That's right, man.
Yeah.
This movie, after I got done watching this movie, it was one of my favorite movies of 2021. After I got done watching it, I was like, "Why is nobody talking about this movie?"
It was on Obama's top movies of the year list. Yeah, it was a great experience, man. Patsy Pansaroli is a great guy. He directed that movie. He co-wrote and directed it. That was such a great experience.
Nice. Oh, he froze there a little bit.
It was such a great experience for Danny. He loved every moment of it. It made him the man he is today.
That's right. That's right.
I know he did props on it, and yeah, there we go.
All right.
Hey, sorry about that.
It's okay. I finished your answer. We complete each other's sandwiches.
But yeah, man, I did props on it. I had a great time. It was awesome.
Copy that. Copy that. We got some people watching right now. Oh, brand new channel, certified badass channel member, Quan Fan. Thanks for coming. A YouTube channel member. Appreciate it. Thank you for that, brother. And oh shit, that's right, actor and badass Brian Peterson just showed up here. He goes, exactly, just green light yourself and make your movie, which Brian did with his film Wrecker, which you guys, if you guys haven't seen Wrecker, check it out.
Yeah, I'll add that to the list.
Yeah, it's got all the stuff we like: horror, martial arts, pro wrestling, violence. All that's is in Wrecker. So you'll like it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, he's right. I mean, that's the cavalry is not coming. Yeah, you know, if you got a dream, you got to reach out there and do it yourself.
Yeah. And you guys have already done several projects, including this series here, which I checked out some of it and I was already busting up laughing. So you guys want to talk about how you guys collabed on Nashville Dads Club?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's some throwbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. So we had shot this pilot called Prince of Pools, and that was a 1 episode, 30-minute TV pilot. And we were like, man, let's keep the train moving. We got a good team. So we treated it just like TV. We were like, we know we want 8 to 10 episodes. Let's set up a writer's room. And we brought in some people in town that want to write, want to be writers and are actively writing. And so we all spitballed in a room for a few days and broke out some ideas and then went our merry way and sent back in our ideas. And then Danny and I corralled all those, polished them up, and then shot quantity 2 seasons of 8 episodes each. And we put those out over, a couple different years. I think that was 22 and 23, something like that, or 20 and 21. I mean, it's flying by, man. But yeah, it was a super cool experience, and it really helped us get our ducks in a row to make our first feature. We had a great workflow. We were working with professionals, everybody from the audio mixer to the gaffers. I mean, we treated it like a real project, and we got some traction, made some waves here locally, and made some waves in some other communities thanks to some of our guest stars. So that was a super cool experience, and they're easy to digest, 2 to 3 minute episodes. A setup, but a payoff. But it looks like TV, so that was our goal.
Setup and a payoff. What is this? What wizardry is this? Come on,
right?
Yeah. Well, and a lot of the people in that series you'll see in Clone Cops. We kept a lot of our actors because we just love working with them so much. Yeah, you got Thong Daddy 420 there. You got Freddie, Rashad Rayford down there. Freddie, yeah, we love those guys, and we just had a blast working with them. And that's kind of the great thing about Nashville is there's a lot of really talented people that live here and work here, and they're just super fun to be around and to work with. So yeah,
copy that. That's what it's all about. Kevin, you got Kevin Tarrant watching right now. PhatSamuraiGuy, how's it going, brother? What's going great? I'm hanging out with these 2 legends today. We're talking comedy and sci-fi. Is comedy your favorite film genre and sci-fi, or you like it all? Do you have a top 5?
It's hard, it's hard to like. I love comedy. I'm a big stand-up fan. I love broad comedies that we've seen. I got to work with Tom Shadyac, who did all those Jim Carrey movies back in the early 90s. So that was super cool and fun. Classic. So I'm definitely a comedy fan, but my heart has always been a sci-fi. I grew up, Star Wars was the thing that hooked me, and from there it was just like, what's weirder? And I just kept weirder and weirder, and so yeah, man, I've gone down some weird sci-fi paths.
Nice. We're already on the same page when you said that earlier, that The Thing was your favorite. So we're already on the same page right there.
That's incredible. Phillip, yeah.
Favorite sci-fi or comedic films?
I probably lean the other way. I probably go comedy first, but also have a deep appreciation and love for sci-fi and for things that kind of make me think and have that extra layer to kind of peel back and consider. So I love a mystery or some mystique wrapped in there. And I think sci-fi is such a great genre for that because you can get weird with it and do some really neat stuff. So
yeah, and build the suspense too.
That's it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, more suspense.
We've talked a little bit too about sci-fi. What's really cool to me about sci-fi is you can kind of sneak stuff in because you can talk about societal issues in a way that people are open to hearing because it's not the thing you're talking about. It's underneath like aliens or some kind of subtext. So people might normally just automatically deflect your idea, but in sci-fi they kind of let it through because it's disguised as something else.
Right. Yeah. Well said. And sometimes it's like that's like the best. Sometimes when you're not audience, they don't like it when you're beating them over the head with the obvious. We think you're stupid, audience, so we're gonna have to keep reminding you what the guy said 2 minutes ago.
Right.
It's like stop doing that. Trust your audience.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like we did that a lot in Clone Cops. I feel like we really expect the audience to watch the movie and to pay attention and to take in what we're saying. And we don't reiterate a lot. We don't waste a lot of time telling you what we already told you. So it's a fun movie. It moves fast. We're on to the next scene and on to the next laughs pretty quickly.
Nice. Well, I definitely enjoyed it. That's right. It's legit. That's right. Thanks, but before we get into it and have some fun and show the trailer for everybody watching right now, man, you guys are like, see, this is a pure example right here. This photo of just hard work. What? Just hard work. Let's go out there. Let's promote this thing, baby. And is this Times Square, Phillip?
It is. That's the heart of Times Square. Yeah, man. We did a 10-city tour that took us from coast to coast and everywhere in between, and ended up in Times Square, and ended up being able to leverage a couple things and end up on the big screen out there, which was pretty cool, man.
That's awesome. So how did the concept come together for Clone Cops?
Yeah, I mean, it all kind of started with the title. A buddy of mine kind of like pitched me the title and was like, "Hey, you should make a movie called Clone Cops about cops that replicate." And I was like, "That's a great idea, honestly." And then from there, Phillip and I got together and we spitball ideas about what that would actually be and what the movie would actually be about, and the kind of the framework of it. And we kind of came up with this idea that when the cops replicate, they get dumber. That was kind of the original basis of I felt like that's a good premise that we can build on and we can build comedy into. And so the first couple drafts, honestly, the first draft was mostly dick and fart jokes. It was a lot of me just trying to be silly. And then Phillip's really great at adding in heart and drama to everything. So we take turns. That's how we write. One of us will do a draft and the other person will go over it and change things and add stuff and take things away. And his draft had a lot more heart in it. And we just kind of kept working back and forth until we landed on draft 9, which is the one that we shot.
Nice. Copy that. Any sequel bait? Well, obviously, but any maybe or more world building for Clone Cops? We got a chance for that.
Yeah, if you saw it, you see how we teed it up. I mean, we left it perfectly in position to roll right into part 2 and 3. So yeah, man. We've got a comic book, a limited edition comic book that we've been giving out at all of our screenings, and that's kind of gotten some legs of its own at Gen Con and
I love that.
Some other spots. Yeah, and the artwork's really rad, and it's actually a prequel. We were like, we could make a comic of the movie, and it's just the movie, but that's kind of boring. So speaking to your point about world building, how do we flesh out our world a little bit? So this is actually a prequel to the film, and then we're ready for films 2 and 3 to just kind of keep this IP rolling, man.
Nice. Hell yeah, that's what it's all about. But before we wish for the more details of 2 and 3, which we're not going to get right now. Maybe they'll give it to me offline, Can't do it now. But let's have some fun. Let's start with the first one, baby. Clone Cops trailer. Let's check it out.
They replaced real cops years ago. When one of them dies, they just recycle them to make more clone cops.
We've got something pretty special brewing over here.
Isn't that neat?
All right, let's make some replicants.
Okay, this place was designed to keep people like us out. It's a rigged system. It's only rigged if you play by the rules. We have a live feed coming in from every single replicant in the field.
Welcome to the party.
And we're going to show you all the action up close and personal.
How do I look?
Stupid.
What the hell was that? Freeze, criminal scum.
Have you been having sex with the replicants? Aren't you afraid of catching a clone mini?
These guys serious? I said dance.
Behind you!
You gotta be jazzed at the scoreboard. One clone down, one criminal down.
Mama said not you.
Oh no. Okay, enough goofing around. Let's get serious. I'm ready.
I'm gonna go kill this thing. Good luck, moron. I live in space. Bye.
Everybody, go. We are already on surveillance, and now they're sending in special forces.
Whoa!
They weren't that special.
Ooh, shiny.
Hurry up, come on. This is all I've ever wanted.
We will find you.
Oh, you sweet, sexy son of a...
Clone cops.
I'm pumped. Let's get you a gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Still pumped after watching that. What a fun movie, man.
It's a great trailer, isn't it? It's super fun.
Yeah. That's how you do it. But the movie has to deliver too, which I think it does. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here talking about it today. But yeah, really enjoyed it. But let's have some more fun here. Let's check out the trailer again. And then by all means, let's talk a little bit behind the scenes, the creation of the film. And of course, we can't talk spoilers as much as I want to. But yeah, let's have some fun here. Let me go ahead and bring it up. There we go. Boom. All right. So how long did it take, Danny, to film the movie?
We shot it over the course of 3 weeks. It was all in one location, which you can see the exterior of here. It was a abandoned mental hospital in Nashville. Is where we shot it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, use what works, man.
Yeah. So we lucked out. We were able to get a lot of different looks out of that one building. So we shot the whole thing there.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly on the outside as well. Yeah, man.
That was
a great location.
It was a great location. We had a great time shooting there. The cast did experience a little paranormal activity, but
what?
Yeah, there was some chills in the air, a little bit of that. So
vibes.
Some vibes happened. Yeah. So they were like, everybody felt. I didn't. I felt great. I was directing a movie. I was in a blast.
Can you share some of the paranormal stuff just for fun? Like what did they experience?
I don't think it was like movement stuff. I think it was just like, like cold spots and stuff like that. I don't think it was anything too poltergeisty, but it was
presence in the room. Yeah. Felt, we like the dressing rooms were clearly old bedrooms, and we just with brick block walls, and we just went in and whited out the wall. Just painted the walls, gave everything a fresh coat of paint, but they were still down these long, creepy hallways, and we had some of our cast members like, yeah, I'm not going back in my dressing room, man. I'm getting weird vibes. So
yeah.
Wow.
When I would be there, I'd usually be the last one to leave. Me and Philip, we would kind of be there towards the end of the day after everybody left, and it definitely takes on a different feel once the sun goes down.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Another buddy of mine, director Ranjit Mara, who does indie films as well. Same thing with him. They filmed in this abandoned building, and they were all kinds of crazy stuff. They had to bring a guy to go in and say the prayers and to light the incense and everything. Like it was that wild. Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy out there. But hey, awesome, badass, hardworking filmmakers aren't going to let a little ghost stories floating around stop from what they're doing.
That's right. You're not stopping me, Ghost. You got shit to do.
That's right.
We got to get some scenes in the can.
The Ghost is like, we can't scare this guy away. He's like, I'm busy. But I really enjoyed the cast, man.
Awesome.
I had a lot of fun. Really enjoyed the cast. Everybody did a great job.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, they're great. They're awesome.
We did a legit casting process, and sent the sides out to the agents here in Nashville, and all of the main talent were from Nashville with the exception of Kinder, played by Skylar Tillett, and he came up from Atlanta. So
yeah,
it's a hometown thing, man.
Yeah, and this Frank here was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's it's Henry Haggard. He's a local theater actor who's he's done some film work, he's done some TV stuff. He was in our pilot and he was in Dad's Club, but we built this set that they're on with 3 walls. The 4th wall you never see, we never turn around. And we realized between him and Rashad, who do all their work in this scene, we got 2 of the best theater actors in Nashville in our movie working on a theater stage, basically. So it was super easy. Like they knew exactly how to position themselves, and it was just like they were doing a play. It was awesome.
Nice.
They were great.
Copy that. And him and his assistant, his new hire, they were cracking me up, man.
Yeah, Rashad's a powerhouse in his own right, man. He just wrapped up a run here at our big theater in Nashville, Tennessee Performing Arts Center, playing MLK in The Mountaintop, which is a local production. So I mean, these guys are like heavy hitting actors and good, and both of them are good friends. So we just couldn't be prouder to have them in our thing, you know?
Yeah.
Nice. Copy that. But oh man. Now this, I'm not gonna say spoil everybody watching when this scene happens. I'm not gonna say when this happens, but this is probably my favorite scene and sequence in the film. Why? Not because I love sci-fi, but I'm a big, huge martial arts and action movie fan.
Yep.
So the way this was shot and the character of Farah, who was badass, was basically just going straight ninja style, son. And I love how you made her eyes look red for a second when the lights went out. That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was a fun. Philip wrote that song that we used in that scene.
Really?
Yeah,
it's a banger.
It's true, nice, Philip. Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you a little bit more about the music a little bit later. We'll get to that when we see that scene in the trailer here. But yeah, there are some songs that I enjoyed. It had me cracking up. We'll get to that in a second.
No spoilers, but you're right. I mean, throughout the film, we kind of build up that, is she going to go beast mode? What's going on? And so this is what we got. And our stunt coordinator, Julie Joyner, just went out of her way.
Yes, I see that. She was stunt coordinator, and she's a badass. She's great.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I really enjoyed her in William Kaufman's The Channel. She was really good in that movie.
Seen that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
I had a great time talking about her with William Kaufman when I had him on the channel. Channel for the movie The Channel. But yeah, love this scene. Really good stuff. I'm spoiled. Philip, you're spoiling me. Danny, you're spoiling me. I wanted this scene to be longer, but that's just me being greedy. Because I wanted more. You know me. I was like, oh shit, it's going down. I still really enjoyed it. But yeah, she was great. And
so you're kind of getting to it. This is our first film, and we're like, if we only get to make one, we got to cram all, without it being a hodgepodge. We want it to be cohesive, but we also want it to be a spectacle. So we work that in. We work in a dance off. We work in, a bunch of clones. I mean, there's a lot of things that we got in there to check off our list.
Yeah. Good stuff.
This makeup effect was Rick Prince, who did Face Off. He was our makeup effects guy. He did the melty face here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he was great. He was awesome.
Face Off, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
how cool is that? But yeah, all the practical effects were amazing. I really enjoyed them in the film. I mean, look at this guy.
Yeah. I'm so glad you got the photo.
Look at this handsome guy on the right here. I mean, look at that's what it's about.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at the water stain on the ceiling. You can tell we're in a haunted building.
Abandoned building. That's what 2 to 3 hours in the chair will get you.
Oh man, but yeah, multi-gun man. Thanks for watching all the way from Canada. Yeah, people all over the world chime in once in a while. Appreciate you watching. But yeah, speaking of multi-guns, the design for the clone cops and the helmets they wear and the outfits. Who designed these handsome guys right here?
We had a concept artist, a guy named Chris Butler that I went to college with, who he's a big Star Wars fan. He's a great artist, and we kind of speak the same language. So he and I collaborated, and he kind of came up with a lot of the look of the clone cop. His whole kind of concept of it was that they were designed by committee. It was like a mega corporation designing these guys. So it's like one VP wants them to look aggressive and another one wants them to be friendly. And so it's all these competing ideas and what happens when everybody gets a say and gets to put their thumbprint on it, which is why like the shirt is just choked with slogans and information that you'll never be able to read all of. And they've got these big goofy helmets. And yeah, he did a fantastic job, man. We love the look, and it's so like vibrant, and people really react to it. We've had a lot of fun going around all over the country shooting content in the costume with Phil wears it everywhere we go, and people just turn on and they love it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Very eye-catching. There's no way you can avoid it. And these two actors did a great job. Thong Daddy 420 son and Persephone. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they were
influencers.
Fantastic. Yeah, this is our like Twitch stream show. We kind of wanted to like poke a little fun at Twitch and the culture there. And that's Thong Daddy 420 for me was like, I just love this idea of, you know, we all grew up when we made our email addresses when we were teenagers, not realizing we were going to carry them through the rest of our lives. And so like, what's something stupid you think is really cool when you're a teenager? And now here you are 20 years later, like, yeah, you can email me at thongdaddy420@gmail.com and just send that HR report on over.
Oh man. Good stuff. But yeah, and this character cracked me up too, man. He was just he loved his guns, man. He was giving them names. It was great. It's good stuff. Don't insult the gun he gives you now.
That's right.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't like that.
That's good old Ted Welch.
Yeah. Look at these guys.
Another phenomenal actor and really brought a lot of life to that character. I mean, we had an idea on the page of who it was, and it was so cool to see him bring him to life, and you know, some Kurt Russell in there, and just some influences we know and love.
This scene right here is there's only 4. We have 4 helmets in this scene. We had to shoot all of these scenes with only 4 helmets. So this is all composited in. All these guys are shot at different times and put together later.
Nice. That's what I was getting ready to ask you. But it's seamless. It's so
it worked out great.
Yeah. Look at these. Now you're making me want to be in this movie now. That's it.
Got room in 2 and 3.
That's it. Let's go. Get Samurai Guy in there, man. Yeah. Give me a good death scene. That'd be great.
Oh yeah. That's all anybody wants is a good death scene. Look at Phil all jacked up. He worked out for that.
Look at this guy. Yep.
Stop it.
Look at them delts.
And then again, shout out to the practical effects.
Rick Prince,
it was hilarious, man.
Which we always thought it was going to be a funny, like, oh, he'd be disfigured, and he kind of pitched the little arm idea, and then he made it articulated. So that whole like it waving thing was all his idea when we shot it. I was like, that's awesome. That's so much fun.
Nice. And how did you get Steve involved, Mr. Byrne here?
Steve, he's a Tennessee native, or not native. I'm sorry, he lives here now. He moved here not too long ago, so he was actually a local. And yeah, we just reached out to his agents, and they said he was available and interested, and he came out and shot with us for a day, and he was awesome. He cracking up the whole crew. We had a blast with him.
Yeah, he's pretty hilarious in the movie.
Yeah,
man. He had me busting up. Oh, but I love all these little sets, man.
The sets were super fun.
Yeah.
We kind of leaned into like how silly and dumb everything is. So we're just like, let's slap a big red button on it. It'll play.
Yeah. Let's go, Philip.
That's right.
That martial arts, son.
Hit squad in the house.
Yeah. Oh my God. That might be my. You notice I keep saying that. This is my favorite scene. No, wait. This is my favorite scene. No, the hit squad. The hit squad was just brilliant. I mean, when we get to this scene right here, man. Hold on, let me find the photo because I got the photo. This.
Oh yeah.
Right here. Got Philip playing all these different roles, all these different characters, bringing in the hit squad. This was great. And then they went to the 80s commercial style for the action figures, man.
That's right.
I was dying. I was like, this is right up my alley because that was my world. The commercial is exactly how toy commercials were in the 80s and early 90s, man.
Yeah.
Well, and credit to our DP. He was like, we're going to use the same lenses, the same glass. We're going to light it the same way. You know, like, I mean, he did his homework and was like, let's make this look like the stuff that we grew up on. So yeah, that's all by design, man. I'm glad. Makes me happy you caught that. Cause we put a lot of effort into doing it right.
I'm not going to miss that. G.I. Joe and Transformers and stuff.
That's right.
I loved those old G.I. Joe commercials. Those were so cool. Like nothing makes you want that toy more than those old commercials.
Oh my God. You know, I went to this one, it was some kind of big, huge comic book store with all kinds of collectibles. And I went in there and they actually had a section for vintage G.I. Joe toys. And they had the big, huge, gigantic aircraft carrier.
Oh, man.
Aircraft carrier. It was huge, and the big, huge space shuttle and everything. And I'm just like, oh, if I had the money.
Geeking out. Yeah.
You'd see it back here, baby. But I was just like, our toys rocked back then, man.
Yeah, they did.
Well, you guys are like sounding like you're my age. You look way younger than me.
I bet we are now, dude. I bet we're the same age, bro.
I bet we are. Yeah.
Got two Paul Rudds right here.
Right now. A lifetime spent indoors playing computer games.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. There we go. Kevin says, hell yeah, Phat Samurai would love to have me in the movies. Yes. That would be great. I would love to be a part of it, of course.
We'd love to have you, man.
We'll chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to now. See, there's something called from a buddy, Rick Myers. I don't know if you know who Rick Myers is. He's an author. I have him on the show all the time. He came up with this word called hell's a poppin'. And hell's a poppin' is like anything goes. So you'll watch these movies and all of a sudden a musical number will just break out of nowhere. And it's not Bollywood or anything. It's just some other movie. And out of nowhere, a musical number just breaks out. Hell's a poppin', anything goes, anything can happen. And I definitely got some hell's a poppin' vibes in Clone Cops. Now, the song here, man, I was digging the song, but the dance off, forcing my brother here to at gunpoint, you know, he had no choice but to dance. Poor guy. But
he had the moves. He had the moves.
Yeah. Philip was, making some sweet love to the asphalt.
It had it coming.
What was the music video? There was some music video you took that from. What was it?
I don't immediately recall. It's an R&B video for sure. Yeah.
I brought it. It looks familiar, but so Philip, how did you come up with the song, and did you guys this happen on the spot? Like, hey, let's have this musical number.
No, man, you know that. So the tune is from a local artist here in Nashville, and called Hey Steve. It's a band, and it's called Miss Prince. You know, it's I miss you like rain, miss you like the color purple. You know, a bunch of things. I miss you, but I don't miss you like I miss Prince. Which is just such an awesome sentiment, right? Because Prince is such an incredible singular artist. And it was just a banger that should have been a massive hit, right? And it's so funky. And I was like, man, I think we can get this song because they're local without breaking the bank. And we, again, back to that idea of we need to create a spectacle. If this is the only movie we're going to get to make, let's make sure we put everything into it to try to ensure that it's not the only movie we get to make. Let's have enough little touch points. And so I had some moves I planned out, and I hit up a choreographer, and he was like, yeah, send them to me. So I recorded myself, sent them to him. He was like, cool, give me 2 hours. And then he sent me 3 or 4 videos back, and it was awesome. And I sent them to Skylar, and he and I learned them independently, and then just on the day kind of met, walked through it, did a couple steps, and then started rolling and just brought
you guys are rocking and rolling, man. Look at that.
Yeah, dude. That was probably my favorite day on set, just because the vibes were so high and
my back just went out, but doing that right now. That's it. The interview's over.
We are the
same. I couldn't have done it. Yeah.
Hilarious scene. Hilarious scene. Oh yeah. Well, these guys killed. You guys killed it. And some very fun action in here. Love that, throwing the dagger. Let's go. And this cracked me up. That cracked me up.
Yeah.
Boom. Good stuff.
More of the hit squad. Oh, there's Ravi Patel.
Yeah. He was really good too.
He was great, man. You've probably seen him on Animal Control on Fox right now. He's killing it on that show, man. Yeah. He's super funny.
I think he's in Transformers too.
He's in Transformers, Meet the Patels. Yeah. He's been in a ton. Yeah, he's by far probably the most accomplished actor that we had.
Yeah,
biggest
he did
star.
Great.
Yeah. And another
perfectly casted too.
Yeah, and he moved to Middle Tennessee, and I'd reach out to his agent about someone else, and they're like, "Well, that person's not available, but Robbie lives in your backyard and might be down." And he read it and loved it, and it was a great match, man.
I love the scene where he's describing the company. He's like, "My father had a dream."
Yeah, I know.
Installing ice cream machines everywhere or something. Like
soft serve machine.
Yes,
every American household.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but Robbie, he really elevated that role too. I originally recorded all that stuff. That was my cameo, and we cast it when we found out we could get Robbie, and he did all of it and just knocked it out of the park. And I'm so glad that I'm not in the movie doing this, because he's 1,000 times better.
Yeah. No, he was perfect, because it was like the combination of corporate and cocky.
Yeah, that tech bro attitude.
Yeah, they can't mess with me. I'm in space. That was great.
I live in space. Bye. That's right.
Bye. Yeah.
That boiler room, where Farrah's whole action sequence takes place. I mean, just again, to all the indie filmmakers out there, look for a location that's got a bunch of different looks. We didn't have to do anything to that boiler room. It had all that texture and that badass flaky of, when she's doing her nails across the peeling paint. Yeah. I mean, if you were going to try to build that for a movie, it would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and we just lucked into it, man.
Right.
That ladder was already there. That free ladder. That's a free ladder. That's production value, baby.
Hey, you guys probably used it too to set up some stuff. Hey, use what you got, man. Use what you got. This is pretty cool little set right here too.
Yeah, those were all those screens got replaced in post. That's our visual effects supervisor.
Oh,
Charles
shit.
Lucas did all that in post. Yeah, those were just blank screens.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there's the battle buggy again. The battle buggy's a real thing. That it arrived that color and that whole thing. That's that we just rented that for the day. It was awesome.
Everything but the logo, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we put the logo on it.
Facebook Marketplace. It's like we need an off-road vehicle that looks like a toy,
Yeah. Oh, and all the little ads too that you guys had sprinkled out. Some of the commercials here and there. That was pretty funny.
I started my career as a commercial producer, so I loved being able to kind of like poke fun at all the commercials that I used to make when I was doing those. Yeah, it was fun.
What was it? Greenwich? What was it?
Spingen. Spingen, yeah.
That was hilarious, man.
The liquor that's good for you.
Yeah, 2 whole servings of vegetables in every glass.
Now this dude is huge.
Dude,
yeah.
Where'd you find this guy?
He's my trainer for a long time. That's Dion Harris. He's a IFBB pro bodybuilder and a bodybuilding trainer here in Nashville. And I'd worked out with him for a few years when I worked in his neck of the woods, and I knew that he was down to act. He wanted to act, and I was like, man, I'll put you in everything we ever do if we can. So he's just a good friend, and just, you're right, and he looks incredible on camera. We had him in Dad's Club too, and that was one of our favorite episodes that we did because he's such a character.
He's such a character. He's so funny.
I was like, holy shit, he's huge.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart too. He's just the nicest guy, and he's like just down to clown, man. Every time we come up with a crazy idea, he's down for it.
Nice. Yeah, he did great in the movie, and of course the little mini spoiler with your involvement, Philip, with his physique was hilarious.
I know that's our
hilarious.
Right?
Yeah, that was our definitely a little Total Recall throwback there.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there was a little of the ground pound.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what it's all about, man. That's right. Hey. Ho.
Hey.
What? That movie scratched the sci-fi comedy action itch. That's right. We're gonna throw a little bit of that action spice.
A little action in there.
Fun. Yeah. Something for everyone. So you make sure you guys check out Clone Cops. It is available everywhere. Oh yeah. Everywhere, baby. Make sure you guys check it out. And congratulations to you guys and everybody, the filmmakers involved with the project. Because this is what it's all about, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here we go. That was our world premiere at Gen Con.
Nice. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, we won best comedy film there. That was super fun, man. We rolled in there. There's like 70,000 tabletop gaming enthusiasts, which I grew up playing D&D, and I love all that stuff. So it was really cool to get to premiere the movie there, and like it was very like, oh, we're home. Like these are our people. This is the audience that we made this movie for. So it was a lot of fun to get to go there and hang out and show everybody the movie and give out comic books, and people just loved it, man. It was great. It was super fun.
I gotta give me some of them comic books, Philip. We're gonna talk afterward.
Yeah,
I know a guy. We can hook you up.
Oh, sweet, nice. That's what it's all about. But yeah, congrats, all you guys' hard work paid off. I mean, look at the ratings here. I mean, the audience loves it on Rotten Tomatoes. The IMDb is high. So again, congratulations, man.
Thanks,
finding the right audience is key.
That's it. The movie's not for everybody. We know that, but the people that we made it for love it, and that's all you can really hope for, man.
Yeah, man. Congratulations. Well, I could talk to these two blokes all day about sci-fi and action and comedy and all that good stuff. But hey, you two, this is your second home now. Your second home. Come on back anytime.
We'd love to come back. Let us know anytime.
It's funny because so many people I've interviewed over the years, filmmakers and directors and stuff. Sometimes they just want a break from filmmaking and they just want to talk movies, and they'll come back on the show and we'll just review movies and stuff.
That's great.
So yeah, you guys are always welcome to come on back. I know you're crazy busy, but before we wrap it up for the day, Philip, anything you'd like to say to your followers?
Yeah, of course, man. Catch us on clonecopsmovie.com. You can have a pillow like this. And we got all kinds of cool swag. We actually did open a merch store at nefaricorp.com. See the movie, you'll get the reference. And you can find us on every social media platform at Clone Cops, one word. So that's Instagram, TikTok, we're everywhere. And then I'm usually at philip.cordell. So come say what's up. We answer all DMs. We're at that, especially if you're an indie filmmaker and you have any questions about how we pulled off any aspect of this project, hit us up. We'd love to share our experience.
That's right. And links are in the description box of this video. So you just click below, baby. That's right. Danny.
Yeah, man. You know what? I would love to see you guys fan art. If y'all see the movie, if you're moved to create something, we'd love to see it. We're huge supporters of all artistic endeavors. Show us them clones. Let me see your clones. Drop them. I want to see them.
Yeah. I want some Clone Cops Funko Pops now.
Oh, dude. Good. Hit them with it.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
It's a one of one.
It's a one of one. That was a Christmas present a little while back.
That's awesome.
In addition to co-writers and co-workers, Danny and I are best friends, and he got this for me for Christmas. It's been like 2 years now, right? I mean, it's
about 2 years,
a year and a half or whatever.
That's epic. This was not planned. This just happened right now.
Yeah.
So it is on our mind as well. Hey, I mean, if big the movie, man, we would love to make all that stuff. I love toys. I love collectibles. Nothing would make me happier than seeing little clones on all the shelves.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I forgot, I missed this comment after I played the trailer earlier. Kevin says, "Oh hell, that's sick." He enjoyed the trailer. And he goes, "That was sweet." I think he was talking about the comics as well. But yeah, they're gonna love it. So everybody out there, hey, keep supporting. See if I can get it right now. I botched it in the beginning. Keep supporting independent cinema. There you go. You like how he said that? That's right. And click on the links below. Check out the movie. Have some fun. And stay tuned. That's right. For Clone Cops 2 and 3, baby. And maybe a little cameo from your boy. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But Philip and Danny, don't go anywhere. But we'll see you guys on the next episode. And don't forget, tomorrow, everybody watching at 5 p.m. Pacific time, your boy's going to be talking about Jet Li's The One. That's right. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow. We're keeping it sci-fi this week. That's right. Clone Cops The One. We're keeping it sci-fi. So don't forget that tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time. All right, guys, keep watching movies, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.